Hi, we're now going to add a second module onto this page. What's a module? Well, this thing is a module, the one that says contact your representative form letter. We can add lots of different kinds of modules. This is an HTML module, but what we're going to do now is add in a downloads module. It's for downloading documents, so it's called the documents module. Notice there are lots of other module types here. Only use the ones that you're already familiar with, that are maybe listed in my videos. If there's one that you don't know what it is, you don't know how it works, please don't use it. It may well be that we don't want to use it. Generally stick to the HTML one, simple ones like that. So I click Documents, and I'm going to call this Download Form Letter, and I'm going to insert it in the content pane. If you remember in an earlier video we moved this to the left hand pane. So I'm going to add the module to the page. And here it is, and it's looking pretty thin at the moment because we've not added any content to it. Let's go over to edit mode so we can adapt that, because we can't do anything with it until we're in edit mode. Now you can see we have an add new document list. We can tell we're in edit mode because notice how thick these blocks have become. That tells us that we now have this menu available. I could go into settings there, and I'll do that later on, but I could even add document there as well, look. But I'm going to do it here, convenient little link, add new document. I need to give my document a title, so I'm going to give it the title download, actually no, I've done that already anyway, so let's call this one Word 2003, and we'll call it letter Word 2003. I then need to upload it. I could pick it from the existing, but I want to upload a new file, so I click on this link, upload new file. It then gives me this file upload tool. I click browse. I find, there we go, lettergovernmentsupport.doc, and I upload it. Right, so now if I update the page, there we have our download. Now I'm going to add a few more different versions, Word 2007, PDF, things like that, and then we'll come back to this. So speak to you in a moment. Okay, we're back again, and as you can see I now have a number of different versions of the download. Let's look at it in view mode so we see what this looks like. Now the reason this is so narrow is because this is so large. If we wish this to be wider, we could put it in the same block as this, so it wasn't hogging all the space. I'm actually happy where it is, but let's just demonstrate what we could do. We click Edit again, and then let's just move it over to the content pane, to the left pane rather, from the content pane. It'll put it at the bottom so you won't initially see it, but now I can just move it to the top. So if you need more space, perhaps you want to add in a description, you saw that was one of the options we had earlier, we could take up the whole space, but I don't want that. I'm happy for it to be small because it's just a list of links. I don't need it to be large, so I'm moving it back to the content pane. The one thing that I don't like about this, if I click View, is that this drab blueness everywhere. I'd much rather have perhaps a different colour to the top here, and that's something I can do fairly readily, but I'll do that in the next video. So this was how you add another module and how to use the Documents module as part of the website.